Hi, I'm Fred Davis, and I wanted to give you a quick tour of the Grabbit system. Right now, we're logged into one of the demo accounts I set up, and you can see the most prominent feature in the middle of the page is your main stream. That's where we pull together all your real-time streams from Twitter, Facebook, RSS feeds from blogs or almost any website, even email, into one stream so you can be updated from all your different places in one place. And it's a web application, so you can get that anywhere. The other cool thing is that you can then filter the stream so that sometimes you don't want to see everything. So here I've set up some filters where I just see my Facebook people. Favorite friends, a concept we have on Grabbit, is that sometimes you just want to find out what your favorite friends are doing. So you can just like you tag an item as being a favorite, you can also tag one of your friends as being a favorite, and then they'll just show up in that stream. Tech news is one that I set up using RSS feeds from different blogs and tech sites that I like to keep me updated about the latest tech stories. So it's kind of like having a personalized newspaper about technology. And email is where I can go to check my mail. Now, a couple of other things that I wanted to show you right away or real quick is you can do a lot of different things with the items once they're brought into Grabbit. And so one of the examples is comment. Okay, now here's a Facebook item you can see with the little F here. And if I type a comment here, it'll immediately show up on Facebook. You don't have to go to Facebook to participate in those conversations. And if there were comments already on this on Facebook, they would show up here on Grabbit as well. Another thing you can do that's interesting is retweet Facebook, even an email or whatever you'd like to, by hitting retweet, and it takes the item that you're going to send out, it summarizes it, and puts a shortened URL so that it fits within Twitter's 140 character limit and lets you share that longer piece that you could also add some files to or attach stuff to or whatever, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, up above the stream, you see we have the message box, and one of the cool things about Grabbit is we try to make it easier than Twitter. So one of the ways we do that is if you type over 140 characters, we don't stop you. We just let you know your message will be trimmed to 140 characters with a link to the full message. So you don't lose anything. You can just keep going. You don't have to stop at 124 characters, or 140 characters rather. Facebook doesn't have that restriction. They let you type things that are a lot longer. So now with Grabbit, you can pretty much type something of any length. It could even be a blog entry, and we'll send out a summary of the first few words of it and the title, and then a link that lets people come back to an article page in your area of Grabbit and read that and have comments on it or whatever they want to do to give you feedback or participate in a discussion about it. So we don't stop you at 140 characters. You can say as much as you want. Another thing that we do is we don't make you go to another service and the complexities of having to learn that, to like TwitPics to attach a photo or a video service to attach a video. With Grabbit, you can just click Upload File, and there's a long list of things, JPEG images, Flash and QuickTime movies, MP3s, even Word documents, spreadsheets, PowerPoint, PDFs or whatever. Say pick the file and pick it up off your hard drive or whatever, and boom, we attach it using a shortened URL that brings you back to a page on Grabbit that has that full item that people can then download or share or comment on or what have you. So you can make attachments to tweets as well really easily right from within Grabbit. Another thing you can do is create tags. Grabbit uses a lot of intelligence under the hood, and if you tag items, it helps Grabbit find things that are more interesting for you, and it also helps you find things by searching for tags that represent important terms that you often search that might not be a word found in the item itself. So that can be very useful in finding things later on. Now, to get back into the tagging in an item, you can go here. Here's a item that Guy Kawasaki posted to Facebook, and I'm following him, so I got this about the space shuttle. You can actually buy one, it looks like, for 28 million bucks. They're auctioning them off down at NASA. That's funny. Anyway, so I clicked on the push pin, and the push pin shows us a complete group of tags that we've already pre-selected to try to help you tag your item. Now, the way Grabbit does that is we use semantic analysis on the content item itself to go to try to find relevant terms and synonyms and things for stuff that might be relevant to it, but those words might not actually appear in the item. Now, here you can see it says NASA, but we've pulled up National Aeronautics and Space Administration, because sometimes when you're searching for that, one set of terms might appear and you might be searching for another one. Manned spacecraft, space exploration, space shuttle program, space flight. So it's got a bunch of suggestions of tags that you might want to add. Now, you can just delete these. You can add some of your own. You can save the tags just to this particular item in Grabbit, or if it's some topic that you really care about, you can save them to your profile and get more information that's customized to you based on those tags. Another thing that we do with the tags is try to find deals that relate to the item that we're showing you in your stream. So if you go check deals, you'll see that we've gone out and used the semantic analysis of the item and the tags that we've pulled up to go out to look up on Amazon, which is the first of our partners in delivering this service. Now, it's found 4 items on Amazon that relate to the space shuttle, a couple of models like little toys of the space shuttle, a book on the space shuttle, a space shuttle pen. Now, if I'm interested in one of these, this book about the first 100 missions. Let me see, I want to see some more about that. I click the More button, and I go to a nice page on Grabbit that has that Amazon deal, some information about the book. It shows me, hey, I could get it for $28. It normally goes for $44.95. And there's the buy button. Again, don't have to go back to Amazon. If you do, we've got the link to it. But we want to encourage people to be able to impulse buy directly from within Grabbit. So we try to present a very focused and attractive presentation for our products and services, or our partners' products and services. Personally, I think that this is a cleaner, nicer layout that focuses people more on buying than the actual product listing on Amazon with all kinds of stuff going on the page that can distract people, and confusion is the enemy of buying. So we really try to focus people on those individual product recommendations that we've come up with them through the system. So that's a key feature in Grabbit. Now, our whole point here is we're trying to bypass the inefficiencies of advertising, and instead, here's our space shuttle pen. But anyway, to bypass the inefficiencies of advertising and use this idea of matching up deals that we find related to stuff that you're interested in right now. So a lot of advertising things try to hook you up in a way, looking at things, histories, cookies, things like that, that may be way out of date, might even be from years ago if you didn't clean your cookie cache for a long time. Anyway, so what we're trying to do with Grabbit is not just spam you with a ton of stuff, but actually provide like an intelligent agent that tries to figure out what you might be interested in and then go out and look for deals on that attached to each of the items. So it's a kind of a new way to shop, and it's a kind of fun and interesting addition to the content if you want to delve into that shopping area. And we also have a social aspect for it, so you can see what your friends might be interested in if you're going to buy them a gift for their birthday or some special occasion. So that's one of the important things. Grabbit does a good job of keeping track of all of your friends from different sources. If I click up here on the Friends tab, I'll go to a page that lists all of the different friends that I've brought into Grabbit from Twitter, Facebook, email account friends, and it identifies them. I get an integrated list. It's alphabetized. You can see with little icons whether they came in from Twitter or Facebook. Oh, and you can also see it says, here, Adam has already joined Grabbit. Send him a friend request. Oh, Adele has already joined Grabbit. So we keep track. We let people invite that aren't already in the system. We let you hook up with people that are in the system. And that's part of what makes Grabbit viral. And it rides multiple of these massive social networks. So it gets the viral nature and is able to multiply it across multiple networks. Another really important thing is the ability to search people's streams, their main stream of their private personal information. You can't get that on Google. You wouldn't want it on Google. But what we let you do is bring in all your streams, and Grabbit has a lot of security to help protect it. We don't even know what's in your stream and what's in your email or whatever. Only the system looks at that and keeps it very private. So one of the things we can do is help people search through their stream. So, oh, the iPad, that's something interesting. Let me see what's come in my stream. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that's come in from my stream related to the iPad. And now I've got a quick summary, whether it's from Twitter, Facebook, or some other source. What are the current conversations about the iPad? What are my friends saying? And so forth. So the ability to search your stream is a really important one, and I think that's a main benefit. You can also, by clicking the plus button, have options to just search Twitter or just search Facebook or just search through friends and other options like that. These friends listed here are different than the friends I've pulled in from all the other social networks. These are my Grabbit friends. And so if I go and click on one of my Grabbit friends pages, icons rather, or avatars, I go to their page. I see Lisa, a little bit about her profile, a list of her friends, tags that she saved to her profile, her various activities. She's added some RSS feeds, technology, top news feeds. These are the things that she's tweeted out. That went to both Facebook and Twitter. This just went to Facebook. And so you can see a lot about what people are doing. This has 5 comments on Facebook already. So we show people in Facebook items if there's comments and how many of them there are in a very nice collapsible window. And here's where Lisa commented. Either way, it's a compliment. So that's an interesting thing. You can also see the RSS feeds that they've added. Saying if I went to Peter's page, I would be able to see things that Peter's tweeted, and he started some good conversations or participated in some because we see a bunch of little numbers coming up. Also shows you his friends and the tags that he has on stuff. You could search just for status updates, comments, look at his favorites. What items does he think are really cool? What RSS stuff is he tracking, and where has he been mentioned in the system? People like to know who's talking about them too. So we do all that up in the friends area and the friends features. And as you also notice, we try to suggest some friends. So we look at your tags and their tags and what or the system does and stuff that you've been looking at, and applies that same kind of semantic analysis to try to figure out who shares common interests with you and who might you like to follow or be interested in. Much more sophisticated than something simple like Twitter's favorite follow lists or the things that they put together. These are dynamic and customized and personalized recommendations, just like the product recommendations in the Grabbit system.